Hey, what are y'all doing? I've had a couple of y'all ask me how I make my homemade laundry detergent. If you asked me a while back, I would have said I didn't do it. Because I had tried multiple recipes, and if I'm going to be honest, it just didn't get our clothes clean. My husband works outside a lot, and in the hot summer days, he sweats, and his clothes stink. We live on a farm. They get poop on them, they get mud on them, and the clothes are gross. And it just wasn't, the homemade laundry detergent just wasn't cutting it. But I finally have a recipe that I really like, and it gets our clothes clean, and we don't smell moldy. Because I ain't about to stink. I ain't about that life. My mom got me some Buff City soap laundry detergent back in the spring. This is not an ad for them. It was one of the few clean laundry detergents that actually worked and got our clothes clean, and they didn't stink once you sweated in them or whatever. So I didn't want to pay the price for it, so I broke the ingredients down that they use. I'm sure the ratios aren't quite right, and I did add a couple extra ingredients to mine as well that they don't use. I used 4 ingredients: sodium carbonate, citric acid, sodium cocoate, and fragrance. Sodium carbonate is nothing but washing soda. That's all that is. I start out using 2 cups of this. I substituted the citric acid for borax. I found that it worked better in cleansing my clothes, getting those stains out, and helping with that smell. I used 2 cups of this. The sodium cocoate is the soap that they use. I tried a couple different types of soap. I didn't like the Zoats because I had to grate it, and it was a pain in the butt, if I'm being honest. I did get some actual sodium cocoate flakes off of Amazon. They worked really well, but they were pretty expensive. So for a price, I couldn't really justify that. I did find this clean, their soap flakes. They're put out by Earthborn on Amazon. They're clean, no fillers, no fragrances, nothing yuck in them. And that's what I started using for my soap. I tried to make some with no soap and just did the baking soda and all that crap. It did not work. 2 cups of this. I do add baking soda to mine. This just helps get those stains out. It helps get the odors out as well. Add a cup of that. And then I add a 1/2 cup of Epsom salt in there. And then I mix it up. Only problem that I had with this, if you don't put it in the bottom of your washing machine and let water get down in there, the soap sometimes doesn't want to disintegrate or dissolve. If you put too much, I've noticed that the soap will kind of cling to the clothes, but it's nothing, I mean, it ain't no big deal. If you want an unscented laundry detergent, then don't add any fragrances to this, just leave it like this. As a matter of fact, I keep some of the unscented around because that's what we wash our hunting clothes in. If you do want scent, I'll show you what I use. I use Nature's Garden's, the Nature's Garden scent. It's a clean fragrance oil. They're phthalate free. It's one that actually gives you a good smell because I like a good smell. I'm a sucker for it. I can't help it. One of my favorite ones is the Clean Fresh Cotton. I also like the Sombat Sunrise. It's kind of tropical smelling. And then I absolutely love the Narcissist. It's my favorite. As far as how much scent to use, we'll use this one. I've got to refill it. I don't have a good number, honestly, on how much to use. I really don't. I just measure how much I need for my jar. And I use a smaller container. This is my mixing container. This is where I'm going to add my scent in. And I usually do anywhere from 6 to 8 capfuls. You can use less if you don't want that much smell, or you can use more if you want more. I found that's pretty good for, like, if you want it, you want a good long-lasting scent. I found that works. Mix all that oil up and your soap and stuff really well. I usually use about 2 to 3 tablespoons full per load of laundry, just depending on how big a load it is. And that's how I make homemade laundry detergent. I can also show you how to make a laundry softener or a scent booster if you'd like, but I can't do it in this video, it'll just make it too long. So follow along and I'll show you how to do that too.